she? Yep.
Our girls have been asking, I'm like, I'm wavering, and I'm like,
Yeah, how is it possible? I
Yeah,
remember
she has
seeing,
like,
Steph was showing
five
pictures.
people,
Yeah.
That kind of thing, like
Fair
it's
enough.
all approved through us.
Oh, was it brother?
So they
Steph
like
was showing
five
pictures.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, I just got the notification.
Okay. Yeah, we are live. I'm gonna do screen share. Yeah. Just there's a lot of people who couldn't come, so we're gonna do for the replay mostly, right? But I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
hopefully Maria
do,
will have gotten it. I told her to use the link from the Facebook.
yeah. Yeah, even if she can't watch it live on on Zoom, she can watch the
She had
replay.
questions though, that's why I told her to watch that one. so that
Oh,
she could
yeah.
interact with you too.
Sounds good. I'll get a notification if she
Ask these questions.
yeah, if she comes on too. Not on Facebook, I'll have to see that afterwards because I
No, but I think because I told her to click on the Zoom link.
Oh,
So
then yeah, I'll see if she's not on yet, but we also started late, so we'll just keep it open. Okay. Everyone has their. You guys have the July Bogo and a soup chef.
Oh, I don't have that.
So these are, so the pink one is the Bogo for this month. It's actually our second biggest one of the year. I have more. It's okay. Okay. That we have on, yeah. So it's a buy one, get one sale. So we have been doing the monthly, but then this one's a much bigger one. So I'm going to highlight as much as I can off of that as we kind of go through. Everyone, did I have enough pen? Yep. Okay, perfect. So when I get started, you'll see that I pretty much talk really fast and have a lot to cover. So let me know if you need me to slow down or if you have any questions, obviously along the way. This is your girls' night. Feel free to interrupt me, but also mostly just to mark up everything, make your wish list, all that kind of stuff so that you know at the end what, the first thing I talked about, otherwise you'll forget it. So just if you're like, what's the name of that? Just let me know and you can take your own notes. I will pass around these at the very end as well too. So these are the value packages that we have on sale. And then of course our hostess report. So I'll go over that at the very end. And then there's brochures here as well too. So that's pretty much the logistics of everything. I'm going to get started. My name is Misty. I started when I was 16 years old. So I've been doing this almost 18 years. I started because I was going into college. I wanted something that I could do while I was in school that was part-time, flexible schedule, that paid good, and that was fun. So this fit in perfectly. It was a great opportunity. So over the years, of course, I've developed a team, and I'm actually the #1 team in US and Canada.
Wow.
So thank you. And then along the way, I became a makeup artist. So I was getting people all the time before COVID. We would do hostesses and makeovers and everything. And we had a lot of people ask me to do makeup for like prom or grad. And then I started getting into weddings. And then I was like, once I got into weddings, it's like, okay, let's get certified. So I know exactly what I'm doing. So it kind of led me into that. So I do that on the side as well, but it definitely goes hand in hand. And I just definitely have a passion for making women look and feel beautiful. And thank you, of course, Stephanie, for our hosting tonight, because without you, I wouldn't be a business. So thank you for having an excuse to have a fun girls' night and try some new snacks. That's what it's all about. So I'm gonna kind of just try to like go through my little slideshow. You should be able to see some of it. If not, I do have a few things that I'm going to be passing around as well too. I kind of tried to print out my slideshow on here so you can see as well too. So before I get into, I'm going to start off a little bit of going into some of the makeups and body care, and of course we have amazing skincare packages. But just again, if this is your first store, just a refresher of what makes us really different than what's in the products in the store. The main thing that really sets us apart is that we're aloe vera based, right? Aloe. So our main ingredient is aloe vera. So that's really what sets us apart. It is actually one of a kind aloe. So it's called Aloe-Organic. It's certified organic aloe. And we actually own an aloe vera farm on a tropical island, and all of our aloe is grown in volcanic soil. So all the vitamins, the nutrients from the soil go into our aloe and kind of supercharge it. So it's 3 to 10 times more effective than commercial grade. So it's like the stuff in the store doesn't even compare. It's also one of, like I said, our base ingredient, right? So if you go into the stores and you look at a product and it says with aloe, look at the ingredient listings. It's usually like 8th, 9th last ingredient. it's just a buzzword because everyone knows how good aloe is. It's just to say that it's in there, but it's really not enough to actually do anything for your skin. So because our aloe is one of the first, second, or third ingredients, it's what we call our base ingredient. And there's a couple benefits of having aloe as the base. The first one you probably already know. It's amazing for healing, right? So at some point or other, I'm sure you got a sunburn over the years and you put aloe or reach for something with aloe to help heal your skin, right? So our aloe vera heals mostly anytime, but especially ours, heals your skin 6 times faster than if you just put nothing. If you got burnt and just left it, it would heal your skin 6 times faster putting something with aloe. So aloe as the plant in itself is amazing for healing. It's also a natural exfoliant. So exfoliating really, when you look at people that take good care of their skin and they have freshly exfoliated skin, right? Not the dead skin, they have that glowing skin that's hydrated, it's dewy. So aloe naturally exfoliates off that dead skin. So you never have that like dull, like grayish looking, ashy looking skin. It's always bright and hydrated. And then also it's able to penetrate the skin. So I like to compare it to an ink of a tattoo. So a tattoo ink is permanent, right? It's going to that permanent layer of your skin, the ink. Our aloe is able to go to that same level. It's called the base cell layer. It's about 21 skin cell layers deep in your skin, and our aloe is able to penetrate. A lot of the products in the store can't. It's what we call topical skincare. It just kind of goes on the first few layers. So it's really just moisturizing or exfoliating the dead skin. So our aloe is able to penetrate. So you also see quicker and better results because it's able to penetrate the skin as well. We're also cruelty free. So we are part of PETA. So we don't test on animals. We're considered vegan now as well. So that's something that we've changed over the last few years as well. There's no chemical fillers, no lanolin, no mineral oil, no alcohol, no fillers, none of the bad ingredients. It's natural ingredients and products that are good for you and good for the environment. So that's basically a little bit about what aloe is and what sets us apart. Okay. Going into some of the makeup. So again, like I said, I'm a makeup artist, so I could literally just talk about makeup the whole night. I promise you I won't. But there is quite a few products that are on the BOGO. So I'm going to highlight as much as I can that's on there. And the BOGO is a buy one, get one of this same item. So for example, if you get one mascara, you get a second mascara for the $8 or whatever. You can't do like one mascara and one lip gloss. It has to be of the same item. However, with lip glosses, lipstick, some of the makeup items that have different shades, you can definitely mix and match. You can get 2 different lip gloss colors because it's both lip gloss. Okay. So I'm going to just actually highlight the first 2 makeup steps, which would be a primer. So we actually have 2 different primers and they're just different ones. They do different things for the skin. My favorite and our customer favorite that's been around the longest too is our Flawless Primer. So if you've never actually used a primer in your life, it is life-changing once you start using it, especially this guy. It is amazing. So are you guys comfortable with me sharing products on the back of your hand? Yep. There's a few things that I can't even describe the smell or the texture and the feeling of it. And once you feel it yourself, you're like, oh, it's so nice. So this one is called Flawless. So this one you can see it's a little bit of a yellow color at first. What yellow does is it masks redness in the skin. So if you have redness, discoloration, blotchiness, it's going to even that all out. This stuff is like putty or polyfill. So I'm going to put a little on your hand and you can see for yourself. You're just going to massage it in. It just blends right in nicely and it has that like silkiness to it. It's like a cream to powder finish. And then if you smell it, there's actually grapefruit, mandarin, and peppermint in here too. It's so good. So a little goes a long way. This tube will last you like 9 months on to a year. And this one typically you use on your T-zone, or you can put it all over your face depending on the amount of coverage that you want.
It smells delicious.
So what a primer does, again, it's like a putty polyfill. So it fills in any enlarged pores, fine lines or wrinkles, and it also mattifies the skin. So especially this time of year, if you get a little bit more shine and oils, this helps to control that. Like I said, I'm a makeup artist. I have tried lots of primers over the years. And this one is what I use in my professional makeup kit because it just works amazing, looks good on everyone. And when the store, some of them have silicone, so it ends up clogging in the pores. And they can be up there, like at Sephora, this would be like $60 to $100 for like half the size of one. So ours with the BOGO, it's $70 and then a second for $15. So I think that's like $43-ish per tube. And with anything, there's shelf life, but especially one that's not open, if you just have a second one and don't open it, it'll last like a couple of years without, obviously, you'll probably need it before then, but it is fine if you go and keep one as long as it's not open. Totally, it's good for that. Or you can, what's nice about the BOGO, you can split with a friend if there's another person that wants it as well. It offsets the cost too, right? So that's another reason you can BOGO. This one's also a booking bonus. So when you host your own party, this is one of our things that we do for hostesses. We have lots of extra bonuses. You can get this guy for $16.95 just for hosting a party as well too. So there's a couple ways of getting that one on sale.
Sorry. Maria can't get on the link.
It's all good. What's going on?
Maria's trying to get onto the link. She can't make it work. She doesn't know how to paste a Safari.
Oh, can she
put it in the address bar?
tell her just to watch on Facebook?
Okay.
It's just easier, and then she can comment if she has questions, and then you can, if you're
Yeah,
watching it, you can let me know, or I can, after I'm done, I can go back and answer it. So this one is called Luminous Tint. So this is a different primer that's on the BOGO as well. This one's more if you have more drier skin, or if you want a more natural glow, that dewiness to your skin. This one actually has crushed pearl in it, so it gives that natural luminous glowy. This one's very versatile. It is really liquid, so you can actually mix this with your moisturizer and put it on your face and have that natural dewiness. Really good in the winter time. Again, if you have that extra dry skin, adds that extra layer of hydration. Sometimes I mix this in with my flawless, so then I get the puttiness of the flawless, but the dewiness of this one. But yeah, you can kind of see this one just is a nice glow. So it kind of goes on like a little bit goldy undertone, but it's really, really soft. There's actually shea butter in here, vitamin E as well. So you can just kind of see that's like a natural kind of glow to the skin as well. So this one's just a different type of primer.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you're not.
I can put mine.
No, you don't have to. I just thought, because I was paying attention to this, I thought that you was.
We can try it out. Why not?
Sorry about that. Dropper, so it works. Kind of feel the different textures.
Yeah, this one's very versatile. And this one's 49, and then I think the second is called Luminous Tint. 49, second for person. We'll go for 10, second one for $10. And this one usually lasts me about 9 months, using it every day. Okay, now we have our Ultra Finish Powder Foundation. So this is our most popular best-selling foundation, and it's been around for many years too. This is what got me started in Alouette when I was 16. I was the girl at Shoppers almost every few weeks trying to find a different foundation that didn't feel or look like heavy and cakey. Plus I had oily skin, so I found like everything just by the end of the day, it looked like it wasn't even on my face anymore. So when I first started, when I went to an Alouette party back then too, to a demo, and she did like half my face, and it actually like looked good. It stayed on all night. I waited to the next day. It was awesome. So I was like, I need this stuff. So that's why I started Alouette, was from basically from this product. But this is 4-in-1. So it's concealer, powder, foundation, and SPF all in one. So it's literally the easiest thing you can put on your face. It does everything. This comes in multiple shades. I can color match if anyone is watching replay or virtually. You can send me a selfie with natural lighting and I can color match you. Obviously those are here in person. I can color match, no problem. This one's great because it is, again, mineral makeup, which makes a huge difference. So in the stores, a lot of the stuff is made with talc. So talc accentuates things. So when people tell me I don't like wearing makeup, it feels heavy or it looks cakey, it's because the stuff in the store does do that. It settles into the fine lines. Minerals don't do that. Mineral sits on the surface of your skin. And it's really like, it looks like real. Like it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup, right? So it's a really, really nice texture, but it is lightweight, but it's still full coverage. Plus there's the added SPF, and then there's vitamins in here too. So again, it's really good for your skin. And what's really cool about all of our makeup, again, it's environmentally friendly. All of our makeup, whether it's the eyeshadows, like everything is magnetic. So this is a magnet. And then you just buy the refill. So it's cheaper the next time you buy it. And then it's more environmentally friendly because you're always using your compact. Unless of course you break it. That happens sometimes. Sometimes it falls off again. And it does come with a, yeah. And it does come with a little tiny brush. So that one's good for under the eyes and like your nose and stuff too, or just touching up. But this one is on BOGO. And if you are a summer and a winter color, it's a good time right now to start using this product because you got it on BOGO, and by the time you run out of it, it'll be on BOGO again. Plus you can get your summer and your winter shade. So you're good for another year because it will last one of them about 6 months. So
How does it do for black circles under your eyes?
there is concealer built into it. So it definitely covers that as well. Yeah. Pimples, redness, it's amazing. Well, I don't know. Can you guys see this? This girl, she has rosacea. So this covered the redness without it looking like cakey and stuff. It's a really full coverage. It's amazing. So that's the Ultra Finish. And then the brush for it is $10.20 as a super sale. All of our brushes are synthetic fibers. So they're vegan friendly, really good quality, really soft. This one's a flat one. So it actually holds a lot of the product. So if you're using this for your Ultra Finish, your powder, you get quite a bit on the brush, and then you just put in circular motions on your face. You want to be careful with which brush you use for what, because for example, this fluffy brush, if you're using your powder for that, you're going to fluff half of it on your vanity and half goes on your face. It's not very good coverage and you waste a lot of your makeup. So the brushes do make a big difference. This one also, because of the texture, you could use it for liquid foundation if you wanted to, but this one's great for the powder foundation. For $10, if you need a good brush, it's definitely worth that one. Okay, and then like we do have the liquid, but I don't think that I saw them on Bogo. We're putting some on our August Bogo, so I feel like the liquid one will be on next month, but we do have liquid foundation if that's your jam. It is a really good one. It's full coverage and it's a 12-hour demi matte, so little goes a long way, and we have lots of shades for that. Lip glosses are all on the Bogo as well. So my two favorites are the one that I'm wearing today. This one. Okay, so I have this one on. It's called Rose Dust. It's a really subtle light pink, very sheer. But Glazin is this one's really pretty. Mauves are the most complementary color. It looks good on every skin tone. You can wear it all year round. It's not like a seasonal color. Our lip glosses are very hydrating as well, full of vitamins, and they're not sticky. So you can like put it on and it feels nice and not like too thick. But again, you can mix and match the shades, and a lot of them you can always mix the colors as well too, but those are my favorites, but I do have them all here. All of the lipsticks are also on buy one, get one. We have one called Lip Difference, which is a clear lip chap lip balm. So it's like, we call it the white lipstick, but it's just, there's no color, but it's vanilla and vitamin E in there. It smells like vanilla cupcake. It's the most hydrating. It's like a good quality lip balm. So I get people addicted to that. I have one customer that Bogo 6 of them, which means she gets 12, and that's her like lip chap for the year. I think she gives maybe one or two for a gift, but like that's her lip chap. So I also have one in my car, one next to my bedroom stand. Like I have that all over the house because it's so good, and it's just a nice, good quality. So if you're like, I'm not into lipstick, but I want a good quality. If your lips are chapped or really dry, you could do that, or you could do one lipstick like color and one of the white lipsticks too. So you can mix and match that one. Our mascara, the A-list, is on this month's Bogo. This we've had the longest. It's definitely one of our best sellers. We have 3 different types of mascara. This one is the most water resistant. So if you're somebody that tends to get a lot of smudging, or if you have sensitive eyes or just watery eyes, this one's really good. I personally love it because it's got the argan oil. So that's why it's called A-list, the argan oil. Argan oil is in a lot of hair care products, right? It's good for conditioning, shine, strength. So it's actually doing that for your lashes. It's building them up, keeping them healthy and strong. But I like the wand applicator. It's really thin. So you can get your bottom lashes and really get into your top lashes and build it up really nicely without it smudging too. So that one's on the Bogo. The other 2 are just a little bit more thicker. We have the Winkable, and then the top shelf is like a push-up bra for the lashes if you want your lashes to be like super noticeable. This is just a new product that I love. I have it on my arms. It's called, it's a Radiant Glam. It's a dry body shimmering oil. So it's really good for the summertime. I've been wearing it a lot. It smells like coconut. There's lots of vitamins in here too. It's kind of cool because you just need a few drops and then you just massage it on any of your ligaments. But I've been wearing it like obviously it's summertime, so my arms are showing a lot more, but it's just really nice in photos. It gives it a nice shine, makes it look more tanned and toned, but your skin's so soft, but it's not greasy or oily. It's a dry oil, so it's kind of cool. You put on it, it's like, oh, it's not like super oily. So it's just kind of a cool product and it's new. So I just thought I'd bring it. Try it.
I worked it better as a grandma lotion. You started to say it.
I'm like,
we're all getting up there.
All of my words. It happens.
Oh, that smells so good.
I know. I've been using it for a lot lately. It's just really nice. And like again, a little goes a long way. You don't need very much. But if you tend to have drier areas, or just again,
Excuse me, let me just do this.
I know, I know. And like you can't see because it's like the sun. But when the sun's out, it's like super pretty. Super pretty.
What are you doing, Steph?
Okay. We have, so this is an extension of our tropical garden line, so with body care. So this is body wash, a body lotion, and then this is a body mist, but it's coconut turmeric scent. So it's it smells like St. Lucia. It's very tropically. I'm obsessed with the mist. Obviously the lotion and the body wash are very good quality, but the mist has multiple purposes. So when you get out of the shower, you can just spritz yourself. It helps hydrate your skin instantly. I use this a lot when I come home from a walk because they're sticky, just to refresh. And in my hair in between shampoos as like a dry shampoo, only just for like the scent, so that it kind of rejuvenates your hair. But I just love it. If you want to try a little bit, if you like.
If I just smell, I'll smell her head. I'm just really sensitive to scents. So
Yeah.
just-
Do you want to hold the bottle and just kind of see yourself? Very coconutty. Yeah. Just spritz your arm or wherever, but you can just kind of scent it, or if you want to just smell, it's fine. But it's just one of those things that you have to smell.
I just smell her. Sorry.
Like,
That's
out
not
of,
too bad.
out of arms and hands.
I
I'm gonna
know.
have to start sniffing my own leg later.
Out of limits. Yeah, and just keep in mind, a lot of our stuff is naturally scented, right? It's not perfume. It's like the natural essential oils of those, ingredients that are giving it, and a lot of it does dissipate throughout it's like absorbed into the skin. But yeah, this one's definitely a mist, not a perfume. So it's just going to be like a lighter one, but I just love it. So that one, so these are actually on this month's BOGO as a super sale. So sorry, I forgot to explain the super sale. Super sales are with every $30 order, regular price, you are entitled to one super sale. So it's like 50 to 80% off the sale item. So if you spent $60, you can get 2 super sales. If you spent $90, you get 3, and so on. So they do change every month. So for this month, we have the Tropical Garden, the body wash and the spray. So you'd get the body wash and the spray for $14.95, both of them. Okay, they're each about $28 retail. So that's a pretty good, again, even think about gifts, right? Birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, whatever. But that's the ones that are on sale. Okay, went over those ones, went over all of those on BOGO. Okay, our best sellers. So these are 3 of our top best sellers. So again, these have been around since, you will probably remember a few of these if you've been to an Owlet party back in the day. So this one, everyone remembers because it's one of those signature Owlet products and scents. So this one's our famous hand and body soap. So it's our little pink lotion. This one has a lot of there's coconut in here, but you don't smell the coconut. It's like more of a floral scent because it's one of those Owlet scents. But there's the glycerin, which is very soft. So it's just a really silky, soft lotion. I can just pass it around. You guys can check that one out. But again, if you remember Owlet, you will remember. Yeah, don't put that one on, just smell it.
Okay.
But it smells like Owlet, right?
Totally takes me
They
back.
tell you that. I think they say like scent is one of the #1 memory triggers,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's one of those you love it or you hate it scents. So, but it smells.
I don't mean this in a bad way, but it reminds me of my grandma. It smells like Grandma Watson. It smells like sunburn to me, because that's what my mom used. Well, she
Yeah.
used to put the Visible Aid on me, right?
Yes,
It's the same
visible
scent.
is the next
Yeah,
one. Yeah. No, it's definitely one of those signature scents, and they will never
Yeah.
alter it because we always have other stuff, but people just love that product. And I believe this one is
Lily's
on-
just like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
It smells like
well,
cream
when
to me.
you're like in like 30 years, you're gonna remember, be like, I remember Owlet when I was younger, and this will be the product that you remember.
My first party that I got to go to.
Yeah. And that's the hand and body soap.
4 years.
So that one's on BOGO. And then so Visible Aid is one of those other products that's one of our best like healing products. I think everyone should have this in their households because the whole family can use this. It's actually 60% aloe and then vitamin infused first aid cream. So it's good for eczema, psoriasis, sunburn, cuts, scrapes, burns, blemishes, mosquito bites, rashes, irritation, bug bites, like you name it. Just a few weeks ago, I got stung by a bee like right here, right away, put it on within an hour. Didn't even notice it was there anymore, healed it right up. My dog right now, she's all about, I don't know what that, my mom babysat her overnight. I come home the next day, she is like, her name is Merlot. I like wine. She's a red female Doberman, so she's like the chocolate brown one. So, but she has like 2 little gashes right under her eye, like on her face. Looks like little scars, and I'm like, her little, and Dobermans have really thin fur, right? So I'm like, I better not scar her. Hopefully her fur comes back. So since yesterday, like 5 times I've already put Visible Aid on it just to like help heal it. Totally fine on animals. So yeah, any kind of like just anything that needs healing, rashes, things like that works amazing for. But yeah, summertime stuff for sure, sunburn and bug bites are the best. So this one is not on BOGO this month or the next 2 months. It's actually like company wide, we're really, really low on inventory. We're starting to get into a few different products that with COVID manufacturing issues, this is one of them. So instead of it being, you know, sold out and not available at all, we're just selling it retail, not on BOGO, so that it can last longer. So it's $21 retail, or it's still part of the bestsellers package, but it's just not part of the BOGO. But it is a really great, I mean, little goes a long way either way. So that'll
Good for
still
rashes,
last a
would
long
you say?
time. Yes, very good for rashes.
Yeah. And skin sensitive is still very compatible with that?
It's vitamin E, sunflower oil, aloe, and then just like some other natural vitamins. It's very good. And we do have a 30-day guarantee on all of our products, but it's very rare that somebody would react to it.
Because my son has had a rash. I don't know if it's heat rash or what it is. He showers every day. It's not boy funk.
To be clear.
I don't think. It's not regular boy, but it's not regular boy funk. But he has almost a consistent rash across his chest and arms, and we've tried hydrocortisone, and it does nothing. And we've tried changing laundry soaps, body wash, all that kind of stuff. And you give up after a while, right?
Yeah.
So it's just never gone away. So I'm
Yeah.
like, maybe
It's
I don't
worth
know.
it because I'll show a couple before and after pictures in a moment, but I like my presentation pretty much could just be on Visible Aid and the mist. But it's worth a try. And then again, if worst case, if it doesn't work for that, you can still use it for
I was
so
gonna
many
say,
other
worst
things,
case scenario, we're white BC people. We burn in the
but-
sun.
yeah.
I've sunburned right here. I don't know how I burnt up here and nowhere else, but I did, like my hip. So if you need to demonstrate, no, nobody. Anyway,
But we are
nobody wants to see me
Yeah.
pull down my shorts. And,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
so,
you'll
I
use
mean,
it for so
for
many
something
things.
else. Yeah.
But I've had customers that literally have been like, yeah, I've tried this, this, and this all over the years, tried the Visible Aid and it works. So it's
Interesting.
because it's really natural and it's really good quality aloe, right?
Okay.
So the mist and the Visible Aid do tend to work together. They kind of go hand in hand. So this mist is actually, so the Visible Aid is 60% aloe. This is 90% aloe, but it is a spray, so it's easier to apply. But this also has a ton of other essential oils and vitamins as well. So it has vitamins A, E, C, B5, and some amino acids. There's also like geranium oil, rosewood, lemon balm. Like there's a lot of, it has like a lot of natural essential oils in here too. So this one's really, really healing. So usually with like rashes and sunburns and things, you would spritz first and then apply the Visible Aid to like help, because this one's a mist, so it's able to penetrate a lot deeper into the skin as well. This one on its own is good for, so for example, your hair, if you have dry, itchy scalp, psoriasis, dandruff, split ends, frizziness, leave-in hair conditioner to help brush the hair out, all of those sort of things. This lady, again, I have a before and after picture in your mouth, doesn't taste very good, but it's good for cold sores, canker sores, and sore throats. Men love this for aftershave, for the bumpies to help with the redness. And of course, after we shave anywhere else on the body helps with that too. Definitely sunburn. So usually within 12 to 24 hours, there's no peeling, because again, those aloe vera gels in the store, first of all, it's a gel. So when you're applying something like a gel, when your skin's hot, it traps in the heat and then it can't breathe. And that's what usually causes the peeling. But also a lot of it has alcohol in it, and then it dries it out even more, right? So this doesn't have the alcohol, of course, but really good for sunburn and eczema. Cradle cap, diaper rash. The cradle cap one. And this one was from Visible Aid. Both of these are actually Visible Aid. This one was this is actually my fiance's aunt. She's Portuguese. She was making that calvaire soup, and it's like potatoes, and the potato boiled and plopped like onto her. So she used Visible Aid for that to help heal. And then this one was just a random, in the winter time, she had like, it's called winter eczema. So you sometimes get like really dry patches, and she used Visible Aid on that within 2 weeks to help heal her skin. But we have so many other like before and after pictures. Surgical scarring or not, if you don't want don't want it scarring, you put it on, it works good. This lady had psoriasis since she was 15 years old. It covered 80% of her body. I met her at a party. I think it was like 2015 or sorry, 2013. And she used the mist, the Visible Aid, and within 6 weeks, it went from that to that. So about 20%.
Wow.
around 80. So huge difference with the consistency of if you need something like that. But like I said, not even needing it for long term, just random things. These two are really, really good for
How
that.
much is that?
Plus this one's part of our skincare line. On its own, it's on Bogo. It's under the Aloe Pure Bogo for $8. And then one of them is $29, the second for $8. So if you have a cottage or a trailer, a lot of people love the Bogo because they'll keep one at home and one at the cottage or trailer because they'll, you know you're going to use it for that. If you have beach days, if you go golfing, put it in, just take another one with you and put it in your cooler, right? So you have one, or keep one in the fridge at home. So when if you get too much sun, you just put it on, it's nice and cool, refreshing.
I have like, well, probably 10-year-old aloe sitting in my fridge.
Oh my
because
God.
I'm like, just in case. But yeah, it traps in the heat. Like it never feels like it helps, but I feel like I have to do something.
Yes.
So
Yeah, no, this will be easier to apply.
yeah. What one is that one?
This one's the Nutra Hydrating Mist. It's under the very first Aloe Pure Bogo 8, about halfway down, called Nutra Hydrating Mist, $29. Even if you write down spray or mist, I'll know what you're talking about, and then we can figure that out. But this is also part of our skincare line. So our Aloe Pure line is part of your skincare for your face too, because of all the nutrients and the vitamins. It helps give that nice glow and that hydration and the vitamins. But for body care wise and for all the healing, you can use it for so many other things too. Okay, so that's basically makeup, body care, and some of our best sellers. I'm going to jump into the two skincare lines. So the platinum line is what Stephanie uses. So this line is our anti-aging line. So this, I just start with this line, and then we also have the Aloe Pure, of course, which is our most value and most aloe based. And then we do have an acne line as well too. But the platinum is definitely, like I said, all the cream of the crop, every single product has anti-aging ingredients in it. It's a really simple line to use. A lot of the products are multi-purpose as well. I'm going to say too, like I did have a lot of people on Aloe Pure, and then just the last few years, obviously, have been pretty stressful on people, and stress does come out in the skin. So I had a lot of my customers from my Aloe Pure transition into the platinum line, just because they were noticing, more signs of aging, and it's definitely one of my most reordered product lines as well too. You'll like this line because it's essentially scent free, so there's not a lot of scent, whereas this line you do smell a lot more of the botanicals. You smell the vitamin C, it smells like oranges, like some of the stuff, but this line pretty fragrant free or scent free, but there's still really good quality ingredients in it. So I'll just walk you through it. So if you haven't been taking care of your skin, this one's a really good one again because it's one of those jump starts. Does she have questions? Anyone for good?
No, I don't. My sound just started working for some reason.
Oh,
It was you. I was like, wait a second. Oh, I can hear you all twice now.
And anyone over 30 can start using the platinum line as well too. So the first step would be your morning and night cleanser. So this is our Pure Radiance cleanser. So you would use this morning and night. It does have a little pump. I have one in my shower, so it's just easy, especially in the mornings. Just pump it on, and it has peppermint in it, so it's kind of subtle, but it's refreshing in the morning. This one has an ingredient called Lumitone, which is a brightening ingredient. So it definitely helps brighten the skin, helps with age, spots, sun damage, things like that. This one also takes off your makeup. So at nighttime, if you have any mascara on or any makeup, it takes it right off. There's also natural exfoliants in here. There's something called lactic acid, which is also an ingredient that pH balances the skin. So none of our products have SLS, which is sodium lauryl sulfate, which is a foaming ingredient. It's in a lot of like dish soap, hair shampoo, hair care, even toothpaste has it. Anything that bubbles and foams has the sodium lauryl sulfate. So what it does to your skin has natural oils, right? And what that sodium lauryl sulfate does is it strips the natural oils from the skin, and then it leaves it really tight and dry. It should never feel tight or dry when you're washing your face. It should feel clean and good, but not that tight feeling, because that's then going to trigger your skin to overproduce oil to make up for the lack of moisture. And then you end up in this like weird cycle of like oily but dry skin, right? So this helps balance everything so it doesn't happen. And it's just an overall good anti-aging cleanser. So that would be morning and night. And then your next step would be your bioactive mist. So this one's a kind of a two-in-one product as well. It's actually 65% aloe, and this is your toner, but it is a spray. So you can either spray it on your face, leave it on, or you can get a cotton pad and wipe away any of the excess. But this is your bioactive mist. Is kind of like the platinum version of the mist, right? The Nutra Mist, only less aloe. This helps also pH balance the skin. It's like that red cycle for the skin. That's what a toner does. It brightens. It also has ginger. There's ginger in here, which is really good for like hormonal. If you have like hormonal breakouts or just in general, just keeping your skin really like balanced and clear and good. I have a couple before and after pictures I'll show you with this product as well. It's actually got lime extract, there's peppermint, there's ginger, and a few other ingredients that make it a black tea as well too. But it's anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antibacterial, and then there's antioxidants. So all together, that really helps like keep everything under control. So that's your, and this one has like a really slight, again, you can smell everything after, but this one has a very slight kind of citrusy scent. There's grapefruit in that one as well too. But those are like, out of everything, those two would have the peppermint and a little bit of citrus. None of the stuff has like 0 scent to it. The next step would be your daytime or nighttime moisturizer. So you'd cleanse your skin mist, and then if it was in the morning, you put this guy on. This is our correction code daytime. This one is your SPF moisturizer. So it's not greasy at all. I hated wearing SPF growing up. It just felt like heavy on the skin. So I was really hesitant to try this, and it's just like what I use now. So it's really good for your daily moisturizer, but it also has the SPF in it. There's an SPF 30. It has UVA and UVB. So it's a broad spectrum. So it blocks even more than a 30. I could be out gardening all day or out on the beach and I never burn with this on. It's so good. There's also white daisy extract in here, which is also very brightening. And then there's lots of vitamin C too. So this one has vitamin C, is really good for the skin. It's I'll share another product and there's some benefits, but basically it brightens the skin, helps with age spots, helps with, it's an antioxidant, helps with scarring, all of those things. But this one's a really good daytime moisturizer with the SPF. And then at nighttime, you're going to use your advanced night recovery. So this one's a little bit thicker. Great for that reason, because when you're sleeping, your skin's more dehydrated because you're not drinking water, you're sleeping. So it does need that little bit of extra, and it also rejuvenates your skin throughout the night. So this one actually has a time release ingredient that helps firm the skin, so helps with sagging skin. There's spearmint in here, there's lemon, there's aloe, there is black tea in here as well too. And reverbedine, which is another ingredient specifically for aloe, which is like the firming. So this one's a nice thick moisturizer. This one, literally, when you wake up in the morning, your skin feels like it feels and looks really satiny. It's like that satiny finish. It's really, really nice. So,
Feels really nice to put it on.
yeah, it's just so smooth and really, really nice. So that one's really popular for sure. And then you would have your age defiant firming serum. So this one is like the best anti-aging that we carry. This one actually has an ingredient called peptides, which are basically chain amino acids. And what those do is they help naturally produce collagen production in your skin and elasticity naturally. So it's going to help plump and firm everything, keep it tight. It helps restore the cellular structure of your walls, like the the pores. Tightens that. This one, we actually have clinical trials that go into, all of our products go through clinical trials before they go into our brochure. So we know exactly what each product does. This one was within 56 weeks. 56 days, reduction of 30% fine line wrinkles. So this one was pretty good for firming, just keeping everything tight. So I have a before and after picture I want to show you for that too. I have that one on my little printout here. So this was the age defiant firming serum down there. So you can see that one. Now, unfortunately, the eye cream that's part of this line is one of those products that we had a shortage of with the inventory, so we don't have it right now. But if you buy the package, what we're doing as a substitute is you get the line control eye gel that's part of our Aloe Pure line and our Eyewitness. So this one is like a Starbucks for the eyes. It has caffeine in it and cucumber. So it's really good for dark circles, puffiness, fine lines and wrinkles, and it's a nice balm. So you just take a little bit and you massage it. So you can use that morning or night. And then this one's more again for puffiness, passion flower extract, and it's a gel. So you would get both of these, which are together more value than the one eye gel would be that was supposed to be in this line, because as an alternative, and then at least you have a good eye care product still to use. But that's what we're doing right now as a substitute. But that's the platinum line. And then this is a girl on the team that actually, after her third child, she broke out all over her body in hormonal acne. And so she used the platinum line actually to heal her acne in her skin. So her husband used to like when she got out of the shower, her husband sprayed her back with that bioactive mist. And you can kind of just see here the before and after. It totally helps clear up everything because again, it's that antifungal, antibacterial, anti everything. So it really, really helped control that. Another thing that we have that is really popular and it's on the BOGO and I think everyone needs is our stick shift. This is kind of one of those in-between products. It's a 3-in-1. It's a cleanser, a toner, and an exfoliator all in one. So there's charcoal in here, which is really good for drawing out any dirt, oil, bacteria, unclogging the pores. There's lavender, which is very calming. And then there's also little jojoba beads, which are exfoliating. So it's like really gritty. So it's going to help with the blackheads. It's just overall exfoliating. Now this one's good on your body. So breakouts on the body, but of course on your face, T-zone. Men and teenagers love this product because it's just in the shower. Your skin's wet, you take it, massage it on, turn around, water's off, and we're good. So it's very easy to use. There's about 80 applications in one of these. And again, it's one of those things because it's solid, you can take it with you on a carry-on, or if you're just going away for a few days and you don't want to bring, the whole routine, but you just want a couple things with you, this, a mist, and a moisturizer, you're good for a few days. So I love this one. And it's on BOGO, so it ends up being like $25 each for 2, and it's amazing. So that one's very
it's like
popular.
a cleanser and a toner
And an exfoliator.
And an exfoliator.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's an all like a 3-in-1. Very, very popular. I would definitely recommend it. Okay. Oh, I forgot too. That one is $11.95 with the purchase of any of the packages as well as an add-on. So you have your exfoliating. Okay. This guy is part of the BOGO and I highly recommend adding it to your routine. It's called See the Light and it's basically 5 different derivatives of different types of vitamin C. So vitamin C, like I said, has like tons of different benefits. So this one, it firms the skin, it fades age spots, it reduces inflammation, heals the skin and helps with brightening as well too. And like I said, it's an antioxidant. So lots of different benefits and it literally smells like liquid sunshine. There's like lemon, there's mandarin, there's the, just whatever the 5 different main ones are. So good. And you just literally take a little drop. There's like 260 something drops in one of these and you just take 1 or 2 drops a day and you mix it with any serum or a moisturizer. Vitamin C is one of those ingredients that needs a delivery system. You can't just apply this straight on your skin. Any type of vitamin C, your skin can't absorb it. It needs to be mixed with something. So it is a serum, but you just mix 1 little drop with something else and it just boosts that extraness. And with the BOGO, this is I think 30 and then a second for like $8 or $10. Yeah, $8 for a second one. So $38 for 2. This will last you at least 6 to 9 months. I get a lot of people that reorder this because they start using it and right away they're like, my dark spot is fading or my skin just overall looks brighter or whatever. I swear by vitamin C. I love it. I use it every day. Oh, my hand. It just if you like orangey citrus, that's basically what it is. But it's just a nice mixture.
So you say you'd have to mix that with something else?
Yes, serum or moisturizer is best. Yeah. Does that smell good?
So could you use it on a body lotion as well with a body lotion?
Totally.
Because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
like a
start to
star.
see some age spots on my hands.
Yeah. We do have
That's new this year, so they haven't.
we have something else that'd be
Okay.
easier to use for that
Okay.
for sure, but this one for your
For
face.
my face for sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I just want to highlight that one because people make fun of me because I'm obsessed with vitamin C. So whenever it's on BOGO, I'm like, everyone get it. And then they try it because it's like such a good product. Okay, I'm gonna go into our Aloe Pure line really quickly and then just highlight a few other ones that are specialty items that are on here and then we're good to go. So again, our Platinum is the anti-aging line. Our Aloe Pure line is a really good value product line. So there's 8 products. You would get basically your morning cleanser. So again, nothing bubbles.
Is that the Nutra-C cleanser?
This one's our gentle foaming. Nutra-C is the
Okay.
moisturizer.
Oh, so the moisture, I remember using that.
From back from before. Yeah,
From
it's a really
forever
good one.
ago.
The other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you will start. That's what happens. Usually you start with this line and then you
Yeah.
kind of graduate to the platinum and you can interchange them, of course, but this one's a great cleanser. Little goes a long way. You don't need very much. This guy is amazing. It's called Essential Cleansing Oil. So this is your nighttime cleanser, but it also takes off your makeup. So it just literally melts away your makeup. I look like a raccoon at nighttime, but it's 7 natural oils: avocado, olive oil, sunflower oil, and it is water soluble. So you mix a little bit of water and it turns like a milky color, and then you just massage it on your face. You can either just splash with water or take it off with a face cloth. But either way, your skin's like a baby's butt after. It's nice and smooth, it's hydrated, it's soft, your lashes growing thicker and stronger because they're full of, it got like all the nutrients from the oil. It's not greasy, it's just really good nighttime cleanser. You'll love this. It's got, such good ingredients. So that's your nighttime and morning cleansers. And then your next step would be your toner. So this line is very custom to your skin type. So if you have sensitive skin, combination skin, or oily skin, you're gonna get the cleanser, the toner, and the moisturizer are custom for your skin type. So this one is really good that way. So this one is the yellow one, which is for combination, oiler in the T-zone. But again, the toner is like that rinse cycle for your skin. It rinses out any dirt, oil, bacteria that got stuck in the skin. Then this one has the remember this one I talked about earlier, the Hydrating Mist, 90% aloe. That is part of this skincare line. It automatically comes with it. So again, for your skin, for your face, it helps hydrate, it helps get that glow, but you of course can use it for your body and for a million other things. Then it also comes with your Time Repair Anti-Wrinkle Serum. So this is the anti-aging component for the skincare line. When you're 19 years old, you can start using your serums because your wrinkles start forming. Pay attention. 15 years before you actually see it on your face. So that's why it's never too young or never too old to start with your skincare. But it seems like it pops up overnight, but really it doesn't. It's taking years, right? But all of a sudden it's the aging from 15 years ago, right, that are starting to come up. So this one has the alpha and beta hydroxy acids, which really help with that. This is your Nutri-C. So again, full of vitamin C. This one smells like freshly squeezed oranges. Little goes a long way. This would probably last about 9 months long to a year using it every day. So little goes a long way with our aloe pure line because there's so much aloe. It's like kind of like a gel. Like when you put it on, it glides. You don't need very much. And then the Line Control Eye Gel. This is for puffiness, fine lines and wrinkles, and really just like tightening around the eye area. So this is our aloe pure line, okay? So with this line, we have 2 different packages. So we have the platinum line, which is the $198.95, and then for $49.95, you could add the night cream and the Age Defiance firming serum. So you basically $250 for the whole shebang, and plus that would come with the 2 eye products because we're substituting for the one. This aloe pure line is $179.50 for the whole package, plus it's on BOGO. So you would get a whole second package. I didn't do the math. So there's 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 8. Is that $52? $56. That's close. We're not good at math. $56 for a whole second package. So $179.50, and then for $56, you get a whole package. So then you can get 2 of everything. So that's how the BOGO works with packages. You don't have to BOGO a whole package. You could get this package and then BOGO just the mist if you wanted to. But all of them are on the BOGO, so you can BOGO it. Okay. So again, if it's somebody that you want to split a package with, 179 plus 56 divided by 2. I think like it's like
Cheaper.
nice.
Save
Save
money.
money. I want to say, yeah,
Save money.
that's how much it is. We can do the math after, but it's a good deal. So I'll just pass down those. Okay, so that's what we have for that. Okay, I just want to highlight our Be Smooth. Oh, our enzyme peel too. We have to do. Okay, Be Smooth. This guy is okay. You were saying for your hand tip. This one's on the BOGO as well, but it's also a booking bonus when you host a party. This gets sold out frequently, and it's not because of COVID. It's just people love it, and then we can't keep up our inventory. It's such a good product. So this one is an all-in-one balm, and it's anti-aging, and it does have ingredients that firm, brighten. So this originally came out for turkey neck, like tightening and firming the neck and the décolleté area, but then people started using it on the back of their hands, for cuticles, for feet, for scarring, things like that. And then so people just started using it for everything. So this is a couple before and after pictures that I have for that. And I have a couple more on my display screen here too. I think it's on the next slide. Yeah, right here. But yeah, little goes a long way. It is a balm. It does Smells like, I think it smells like lemon meringue pie. This one has a little bit more of that citrusy scent, but again, once it's absorbed into the skin, you don't really smell it. It's just when you're first putting it on. But really good for tightening and firming everything. So that one's been very, very popular, and that one's on the BOGO as well too.
That's another one I can smell for a long time.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Good.
It's really nice. Okay, if there's any products that I didn't go over, oh, I lied, the Be Picture Perfect, the liquid foundation is on here, I just saw it. Okay, if there's any products that I didn't go over and we do the consultation after, just let me know. I pretty much have it all here. I just maybe missed a few things, but
Can I
talked
say
about
one
a
that I
lot.
really like?
yeah.
It's part of the platinum line toothing, I think, but it's the charcoal.
Oh, the pollution
mask.
control, yeah. I don't-
It is
that
so
one on here?
amazing. I don't think
I
it
don't
is,
think
but
it's
it's just a
on,
really
yeah.
good product.
It is one of my favorite masks that they've ever come out with. It's called pollution control. So it's a charcoal mask and then there's peppermint. It smells really, really nice. It's right here if you guys want to see it.
Yeah, if anybody wants to try it, I love it.
It's really refreshing and it tightens everything.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's one of those ones where you're
refreshing.
like,
It's refreshing. I
like
love
it starts off a dark gray color and then it goes light gray.
Yeah.
You're like, "What's happening to my face?" But when you wash it off, your skin just feels so good. So good.
It's not on BOGO, so I didn't. This is the thing too, right? When you, that's my face. But yeah, it's black, and then when it dries, it goes like, yeah, that like light gray color. But yeah, you get to see all the little speckles,
pores
and that's your pores, and it takes away all the oil. It's really cool. It's a really cool product. But this is another reason, if you can't get it all tonight because your wish list is growing, get what you can tonight and then host a party and get the rest with your shopping spree, right? Because yeah, you can't get everything all at once.
Somebody
So
has a party on.
yeah, well, these are the
That's
hostess
fine.
rewards. So if you flip over the other page here, that was the value packages, and then the other side is our hostess reward. So this is actually what you would get for hosting your own party. And again, the thing is with it being virtual, like you could, like tonight, have a few people that watch the replay or watch Zoom. You can have it completely online. I obviously, it's summertime, if you have a patio or if you want to host obviously at home. I like doing it at home. I think it's nice to smell and touch and feel everything. But the last 2 years, we've been basically only doing virtual, but a lot of people are getting back into wanting to socialize and see each other again. But either way, you get for hosting your shopping spree. So you would see here, you get between $100 to $250 of product, and you pick whatever you want, regular price. You can pick whatever you like with that shopping spree, and you pay $20. So that's more than 80% off that you're getting just for hosting. Then for each friend that books a party, you would get a $100 shopping spree for each friend. Okay. So obviously tonight's Steph's party, so she's getting the regular shopping spree, but she's also the previous hostess. So if any of you girls hosted, I mean, you're guaranteed one guest there because Steph will be there, and she'll be there with her $100 shopping spree to spend at your party. Okay, and she pays $20 for this, so it's another 80% off, but she gets $100 for $20. If you had 2 friends that booked off your party, you'd get $200. If you had three friends, $300. 4 friends, $400. There's no time frame either, and no limit to the coupon. So whoever books, you get the $100 to spend at your friend's upcoming party, which is pretty cool. Even if you can't make it for whatever reason, you always still get your coupon. And then we have extra bonuses as well. So you can pick from these 3. The first one I did talk about already. It was the Flawless, the Petty Polyfill Primer. The other one is called our color box. So this one's kind of cool if you're into makeup, and again, getting ready to just getting ready in the morning, or just again going away. It makes your life easier because everything's already in a little box for you, so you don't need to have a big makeup bag and remember what to put in it. Literally grab your box and mascara and you're good. So this is custom to whatever look you're going for. I can obviously help you with that, but if it's a natural look or if you want something to flatter your eyes, but at least you have everything in one little place. So you have your foundation, 3 different eyeshadows. You can do a blush or a bronzer or a highlighter, and you can do a lipstick or the white lipstick in there. But everything is magnetic, so it pops in and out. So if you replenish something, you don't need to refill the whole thing. You just pop it in and out. But think about like decluttering your makeup drawer. Like I said, if you're on the go, going for a weekend getaway or just vacation, you just grab one thing and you're good. You don't have to remember what else, or just have special occasions that you have good quality makeup that actually matches your skin, looks good on you, all in one place. So this is, I think, $156 value. If you're buying it all individually, you get it for $25 completely filled, which is insane. So that is a great deal. So if you're into makeup, that is or even if you're not, like I said, it's a great deal just to have good quality makeup and everything all put together for you. So that's another bonus. And then the other one is if you have the 8 guests there or 2 bookings or both. So by 8 guests, we mean live in person, or again, anybody that places an order counts as a guest. So if you had the 8 guests, you can get your body wash and the lotion for $13, or our whole brush set. We have a 5-piece brush set that you would get for, it's a $75 value. You can get those for $13. If you go to MAC or Sephora, brushes are expensive. Like one of the, like not even joking, this pretty much exact brush at MAC or Sephora would be about $50. $35 to start at like Shoppers. So brushes are really good, and if you take good care of them, these will last your lifetime. Ours especially, you just want to wash them with warm soapy water. Leave them flat down always to dry. Never leave your brushes upwards, because then the water will seep into the metal, which loosens the glue, and then that's when they start to fall apart or shed. But these will be, you'll have them forever. And then the other one is that Be Smooth Balm. So if you have the two bookings and or 8 guests, you can choose from this for $13 as well too. So some pretty good deals. Plus we have the BOGO on. So your friends get to take advantage of BOGO. And what's kind of cool is when you host during BOGO, so obviously Steph's hosting this month and we have the BOGO, she gets to double dip as a hostess as well, right? So you're getting your shopping spree, which is retail value. But then say you get something that's on BOGO. So say you wanted a hand and body soap. This is $25. You put that towards your free product. You pay $8 and you get a second one. But you didn't really pay for the first one because it's free, because you're putting it towards your shopping spree. So you're double dipping. So pretty much, like I said, every month we're doing BOGOs. This month and August will be bigger ones out of the whole year, but pretty cool that you can double dip as a hostess too. So we have that as well. Okay. And of course we ship anywhere in Canada. So even if you do host and there's a few friends or family that don't live nearby, they can again attend virtually and we can ship it to them wherever they live. But it's really just an excuse to have, like I said, weird cookies and weird cookies.
Send the cookies stuff.
Oh, that's right.
Potato chips, that's what's in them, that's it. They're not that weird.
Well, that's a little.
Or not that kind of weird anyway.
Okay, I usually do this, like I said, virtually, but we'll do it in person today. So I have, trying to get the number here. They're between 1 and 12, or you can pick, there we go, there, stuff. Or you can pick the color. And you don't have to play if you don't want to, but it's always fun. So each of the back of these have a little message of the day. So whatever you need to hear today, it always ends up being something that you need to hear, but you get a little message. And inside of these, half of these say win a free gift. So if you win a free gift, you get to choose from our, you can do our little hand and body soap. So this is our hand and body soap, right? The pink one, little purse size, or put it in your car, little hand body soap. The other one, which I totally forgot to talk about, is our enzyme peel. So you might remember this back in the day. It used to be in a glass jar. Yeah, now it's in a little tube, but it's 54% aloe and fruit. That's all it is. So it's an enzyme gel that you put on your face, and within a few seconds you start to massage it and it balls. Literally all the dead skin comes rolling off your face. It is satisfyingly gross, but you wash it off and again, your skin's like a baby's butt. It's super soft. So it's a natural exfoliator, but it's not gritty like the ones that you're used to, but it does just as good as a job, like if not better. So it's a little one that you can try at home. So that would be your little free gift that you get to choose from. So half of them say win a free gift. The others half say win a free girls night. So of course you get me again, we host your party and you get a free full-size product as well. Okay. And if you don't want to play, you can just say pass. I'll try not to cry in this one. I'll still give you your message of the day. No.
Fine, you can have a message that you need today. Might not be a message you want to hear.
Choose? Yeah. 4. Okay. What is your message say?
You will always be enough.
That's a good message.
And win a girls' night.
Yay! There you go. So you get to choose from a full-size coconut turmeric body lotion, a full-size hand and body soap, and they just swapped out the other one because it was visible, but because we're low, it's called moisture binding lotion. It's our spa quality, so it's like a ginger lavender kind of like very like chamomile, very mild lotion as well, but really nice quality. So those would be your 3 choices that you would get for your free product.
Okay, choose now.
You can choose now or you can choose after, but you can think about it. Those are the ones, those are the ones you get.
Can't do it.
Problem
Go
with
ahead.
yeah. Okay, right, too much pressure.
I would like number 4. Oh, is that what Jan?
Yeah, she has number.
Okay, I would like number 8.
Number 8, the turquoise.
I was going by color. It's like,
4 is my favorite
Do
number.
you want to read it loud or do you want me to read it?
I can read. Let's see. One bad day does not make a bad person. It makes a human. Also a good message. Visible aid.
Okay, so we don't have visible
Yeah.
aid, but we'll give you the lotion, the body lotion.
Sounds good.
Or you can do hand and body soap, whichever one.
Can't see from here.
Ooh, we're all going with the blue.
Apparently,
Blues.
blue is popular. You can love yourself even while you go work on yourself. I had a moment and I just couldn't read. I had a
I don't have the
I'm
greatest
like-
writing, that's all I do, I'll read them.
for me, it's like a reading glasses thing.
I'm
Yeah, I
like,
think it's more of an age thing that
I'm looking at it, it's
Gonna
like,
darken
you can love
your-
yourself while you go to work, and I'm like, well,
Okay.
Love yourself while you work on
While you-
yourself.
Ooh, I win a free gift.
Awesome, do you want the hand and body soap or the enzyme peel?
The hand and body soap thing, I think.
So, and if you decide to still host, you can still get a free,
Sweet.
full-size product.
Cool.
Do you want color or numbers?
I'm gonna go with a purple one. Purple. You are not your negative thoughts. Orange bliss.
Okay, that is our, I gotta update these, we had like 3 things that I guess we don't have anymore, so instead of the orange, it's the coconut now.
Okay,
Are you good with coconut? Do you like coconut?
I can see.
If not, you can.
Sometimes it's a little strong.
That's okay, you can do the hand and body soap or the other one that's like a chamomile. I'll see if I have it in my bag, but I feel like I left it at home because it was one of those things. It's like really, really mild.
I'll smell it.
Okay. You want to? No? Do you want your message of the day? No?
Message of the day.
All right, no worries. Sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna stop the live stream just so that it doesn't go too long.
Okay.
Just in case.
Bye, Maria.
Bye.